Hi guys, Urban Pirate back again.
Oh, Jim lad.
This is the second beer sent down to me that was sent down to me. I'm so used to receiving them in the post. This is the second beer that was given to me by James, and he has actually. I found the actual bit of paper that he gave me. I thought I'd lost it, and it's got a description of the beer that I'm going to be drinking, which is from the Loose Cannon Brewery, and it's their Abingdon Bridge. There you go. I think it's about 4.1, is that one? Yeah, 4.1%. Right, let's get the specs on. Okay, he says, what's he put on here? I've included a couple of beers from the Loose Cannon Brewery in Abingdon, as you might not come across them down in Cornwall. I dropped in there and spoke to the head brewer, Will Laithwaite's, of the Laithwaite's Mail Order Wine Dynasty. I remember, yeah, we spoke about this in the pub. And tried a couple of samples of their beers. I really like the Abingdon Bridge, which is a take on traditional bitter, but using Cascade and Amarillo hops. Oh, brilliant. So, let's give you some info on it. Abingdon Bridge, it says, in 2010, Loose Cannon brought, oh, we've read that bit before, okay. Brewed using only natural malted barley, hops, yeast, and of course the local water, Abingdon Bridge is a dark, amber, traditional bitter. It kicks off with a good bitter bite, followed by plenty of flavour, a full and satisfying roundness, and finishes clean with a great floral aftertaste. Excuse me. 4.1%. Lovely. So, let's get this one cracked open. Get things going. Right. Okay, as you can see, it's a lot darker than the pale ale that I've just recently had. Looks like a very nice sort of English bitter. Nice sort of dark bronzy colour. Nice white head. Slightly tanned, not too much. Looking lovely jubbly. Let's give it a sniff. Getting a lot of sweet malts on that one. I'm not really getting any Cascade or Amarillo. Maybe it's more in the taste. Getting a bit of cucumber. Not too much else other than that. It smells like your sort of atypical sort of English bitter. Right. Cheers. Thank you very much. James, once again, thank you very much for this. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, that's really nice actually. The initial taste is like almost just like I said, a very typical sort of bitter. Slightly sweet, you know, slightly malty, nice little bit of bitterness. But then you do get this. It must be the Amarillo. You're getting this nice sort of sweet, like it says flowery, it is a sort of flowery floral aftertaste, followed by a nice little bit of bitterness, which is slightly more than your sort of atypical English bitter. Nice carbonation. Getting a nice sort of yeastiness as well on the initial taste, almost like a very mild Belgian yeast, really really mild. But then you get that floral, that tiny little floral kick. It's not over the top like a Golden Champion or anything like that from Badger, which is big time floral to me. But very subtle, and you get a nice subtle bitterness as well, which just makes it a really nice easy drinking bitter, but with a nice little twist to it as well. Let's get a bit more in there. That is really nice. Another one, another great session beer, 4.1%. Lovely. I did recommend to James when he was down here to pop into my local beer shop and pick up a couple of the Gargoyle beers, because they are really, really nice. So it'd be interesting to see what he thinks of them. Excuse me. That is really nice. Usually I'm not a big fan of English bitters. I mean, I do like them now and again when they're crafted well enough, but sometimes they tend to be a bit overly sweet for me, or a bit too biscuity, or a bit too malty. This, if it didn't have that cascade bitterness at the end, or that little floral twist, I think it probably put me off a little bit. But it seems to be sort of keeping the sweetness at bay a bit. It's like Terry says when he describes hops, it's like it's sort of keeping them at bay. They're trying to be all sweet, like, and it's like, get back. You know what I mean? And it's really, really nice. It's really refreshing. Beautiful. Really good. I know I'm being generous, but that's got to be another 8 out of 10 for me. That is, actually no. I'll give that an 8.5, just because of the sneaky little bitterness at the end. I didn't expect that with the floral note, and I thought that was really, really clever. So that's going to get an 8.5 out of 10 for me. That is really nice. That's another one. Pick it up if you can. They've got a website which is, sorry about this, www.lcbeers.co.uk. I'll tell you what, when this bugger comes off, and both my, because I've had this eye done already, once this comes off and it's all sorted, get myself a decent pair of prescription glasses, chucks away. Long distance, I'm like Steve Austin, the Barnet Man. Short distance, I'm like Elmer Fudd. So, is it Elmer Fudd? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, cheers.